on CBS 2 News.
Prepping the park, folks across the corridor are gearing up for 4th of July celebrations. What crews in Cedar Rapids are working on this afternoon and when the entertainment begins. Well, it's only the 3rd of July, but the celebrations start early here in Cedar Rapids. City crews are busy this afternoon prepping Ellis Park for tonight's fireworks extravaganza. The show will start after dark at about 9:45 tonight. For now, workers are measuring and blocking off areas for the pyrotechnicians and clearing out any pesky weeds. CBS 2's Tiffany O'Donnell will be at the park at 5 o'clock as work begins to set up the rockets, and entertainment begins at 7 when the 5-season ski team performs. A group in Hiawatha starts their holiday festivities with their own parade. Residents at the Hiawatha Care Center and their family members showed off their patriotic spirit by strolling through the halls this morning. Clowns, costumes, and sparklers added to the excitement as folks made their way to the dining hall.
It's just a great opportunity for reminiscing and remembering our, the birth of our nation.
They're even extending the patriotism through lunch with an all-American cookout. Well, Care Center staff let us know about the parade, so we checked it out. Remember, CBS 2 connects with you. If you see news happen, call us at 1-800-222-KGAN. Also, email your news tips and pictures to news@kgan.com. While folks around here are preparing for the 4th, that's not the case everywhere. A new Visa survey finds that 21% of Americans say they don't plan to celebrate Independence Day. And those who will celebrate plan to spend less than last year. So far, they're spending an average of $196 on everything from travel to food to fireworks. One way to celebrate without spending any money, check out tonight's Lone Star concert. They'll be playing as part of Coralville's free 4th Fest concert in St. Morrison Park. The country band is widely known for songs like Amazed and Already There. A fireworks display will be held after the concert. Well, it's going to be a hot night to be outside for concerts and fireworks, and it looks like that heat will just stick around the rest of the week. Justin Roberts is here now with your steamy first morning forecast. This week's extreme heat is not good news for Iowa farmers who are already dealing with drought-like conditions. Crop conditions are still on the decline. Despite last week's rain, 62% of the corn crop is now in good condition compared to 68% last week. Average rain in the state is more than an inch per week. Last week we saw only a quarter of an inch. Hot and sunny weather may seem the perfect time to take your boat for a spin, but numbers now show this summer is on pace to be the deadliest boating season in years. Iowa lakes and rivers have already seen 7 deaths. In 2007, 9 people were killed during the entire season. Experts say the most dangerous months are still ahead, July and August. So far, 22 people have been arrested for drunken boating, so authorities say that could be a factor. The boating accidents and deaths caused concern with some people on Facebook today, so we want to know what you think. Our question is, do you think drinking and boating is becoming a big problem? Just head to our Facebook page, KGAN CBS 2, and give us your 2 cents. More than 300 homes are without power this afternoon in Cedar Rapids. The outages happened on Westwood Drive Northwest around 9:45 this morning after a large tree branch came down, bringing power lines with it. The lines crisscrossed the street and sidewalks, and the road was closed off so crews could repair the line. Alliant Energy reminds folks that whenever a line is down, don't touch it, call them and they'll come and fix it. Hundreds of thousands of people from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic still have no power after last week's storms. Utilities companies are struggling to get the lights on and air conditioning, but for some overheated residents, it is taking too long. Danielle Nottingham has the latest.
There is growing frustration.
President Obama declared federal disaster emergencies in Ohio and West Virginia. Iowa schools are getting a 1-year delay from the No Child Left Behind Act. Jason Glass, Iowa's education director, says the freeze gives the state time for what he calls unrealistic accountability measures. The law requires all children to be at grade level in math and reading by 2014. Schools that don't reach that benchmark face stiff penalties that can include replacing teachers. Drivers will be seeing some new traffic lights in Iowa. The Federal Highway Administration has adopted the flashing yellow arrow as a national standard for left turns. The DOT hopes the upgrade will help prevent crashes, reduce traffic delays, and promote flexibility. Now, these stops Stoplights have already been installed in some parts of Iowa City, Coralville, and Cedar Rapids. A homeless shelter in Iowa City has won more than $100,000 to help provide services for homeless veterans. Shelter House won a national labor grant of $105,000. They say they will use that money to provide job training and other support to vets who need to get back on their feet after returning home. Coming up tonight on the CBS 2 News at 5, I will explain the different services Shelter House will now provide. And now it is time to choose your news. We want to know which news story you want to see tonight. Is it kid makes duct tape wallets, butcher makes 7-pound hot dogs, or owner reunites with cat 4 years later? Vote on our Facebook page, KGAN CBS 2. We'll run the story you choose tonight at 5 o'clock. Coming up, one way to beat the heat, we'll show you jobs that keep their workers cold all year round. And interest rate update, the new bigwigs who lost their jobs after Barclay traders were accused of manipulating interest rates.